Let me end with this. Candace Owens. She was on the Breakfast Club.
How was that?
I can't
Did they ask her anything?
I want to go back to something you said earlier, because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Yeah,
Dr. Umar would have a huge problem with that.
Okay, I would love to talk to him more about that, because I mean, it's always very interesting to me to hear this paradox of black people who will make an argument that, the system is racist, and then also make an argument like this, which is essentially making an argument for the Supreme Court to revisit Virginia versus Love and basically say that black Americans and white Americans shouldn't be marrying. I think the greatest thing ever is when people come together on the basis of who they love and get married. For me personally, I never thought of my husband as a race. This is very interesting to me that see people go, she's married to a white man. When I look at my kids, I'm not like, oh, my kids are mixed.
First of all, you're a liar.
That's why you say that.
I told you I'm going to put together a reason why I don't like Candace Owens. She's a bobblehead. Mm-hmm. She did a whole show talking about how her and her husband make fun of each other's races sometimes, and how as black people and white people, we shouldn't be sensitive when we crack on each other and stuff, which I agree.
Well, maybe she's saying when they first met, she didn't look at him as race. But as she got to know him,
he became whiter,
together, she probably started understanding we do have differences, and let's just make fun of it.
Okay.
I'm trying to see the good on that.
Okay.
We used to learn at our job, see the innocence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I married the person that it made the most sense for me to marry. I have a mind that is just, if you even knew half the things that I'm thinking about, the stuff that I'm reading, just go all the time. It was difficult for me to find a partner that was a challenge to me, the challenge that I needed, whether you want to say like an academic challenge, whatever it is, with my same interests. It just was. What you will know, a lot of times people think that when people come together, it's because of how they look. Actually, I read this in a Thomas Sowell book, or maybe it was a Shelby Steele book. People tend to marry their IQ, which is interesting. You think like if you see two black people together, it's because they are two black people, but actually they are probably better matched based on their IQ. I fell in love with my husband just because I think he is one of the most brilliant people ever. I love him very much. The stuff that we talk about, I'm like, there is no other person that I could have married. We have 3 beautiful children who are growing up in an environment that I am just so happy that I was able to, what every parent wants, to give your children better than you had, and that's all I can say. I'm just the luckiest person in the entire world.
How is he going to feel about you not finding him attractive and just liking him for his mind?
Oh my God. What? He got the smear already ready.
Yeah, he's a plain looking white man. That's probably, people always laugh and say she married him for his money.
Because it wasn't for looks.
Right.
For the journalists that are listening, Candace says her husband is not. It was a bonus that I also think that he's beautiful and gorgeous and handsome, but it really was about his mind. I know I married the right person, and I want everything.
But a lot of people said she married him because of his money, but who cares? I don't know why she really married him.
Did they challenge her with any questions with being on the show?
No, I'm going to watch I don't even know if I'm going to watch it. I can't. I don't know if I can stomach her.
Go through it.
Okay, I could go through it.
See if anything that you hear them talking about is challenging, where it puts her on the hot seat. Because she's been known to say stuff that you like, really, Candace.
A lot of the stuff that, like I said, I'm going to put together. There's things that Candace Owens says that I agree with. Mm-hmm. Just like I said, a broke clock is right at least twice in 24 hours. So there's things that she says that I do agree with. Mm-hmm. And then there's things that she said where I had to look and go, what?
And I'm wondering if the things that you have...
Am I in the same solar system?
And here's the thing, too. My concern with anybody that has a platform, a social media platform, I always question the motive of whatever topic they're talking about. If you maybe you've agreed with some of the stuff they said, and you kind of like know, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then another topic comes up, and they're just kind of like out there. You wonder, is it to get ratings?
It's to get ratings.
Because you can't possibly think some of the things you're thinking.
Can. Some of the stuff that she says, and I've heard other people say it, is for ratings. And because she knows her audience.
Yes.
Her audience is white men.
You trying to light a fire up under them and get them excited, so you're going to say things that you know they want to hear.
Or you're going to say things that you know white people want you to say as a black person. Tim Scott does that.
Yeah, and you're not the spokesperson for all black people, but most of your platform probably think you are.
Yes.
So they're going to listen to Candace when she talks about how you feel and how you should act and how you should whatever, really.
But I think she knows she don't speak for black people.
Yeah.
Because she's aware. Because even the first question I think they asked her when she came in is, you almost like, you're not at the picnic, right?
Right.
She knows.
They're not inviting you to the barbecue.
Yeah, she knows.
No.
So, and there's, like I said, there's a part of Candace Owens that I agree with, that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's that part when she does the sensationalism and says things that we all know she don't believe, but she says it for ratings, and she says it because she knows that her audience is white men.
She has to be doing that.
So,
okay.
Somebody said, One Love says, the look on your faces watching the video of Ray J's wife is hilarious.
Yeah.
Justice says Ray J should have got up and left. She ambushed him during that interview.
But if they're having issues, there's nothing you can do. If Ray J and his wife are at a point where they're really going to break off, he can't be surprised that she done moved on.
Yeah. And then One Love says, going back to The Rock, we'll see The Rock at the Democratic convention. Go back and watch his most recent interviews.
That's going to be in Chicago. The Democratic convention is going to be in Chicago.
Oh.
So we may do a drive-by to go
now,
down
the
there.
donkey of the day.